Well, guys, I've had a few days camping and been down to sort out new suspension for the front end of the Honda NX500. But I just wanted to give you some feedback on the Kriega Trail 9 Adventure Backpack, which is, if you can see what I've got on in front of you. Now, this is the first time I've used it, this little trip, and I'll just give you a little spin round to see where it sits and what it entails. So it's a 9-litre pack size split into 2 compartments. And what I've found from the first use of it, it is very, very comfortable. For something that's designed for off-road use, it just means the whole thing sticks to your body completely and utterly without you really feeling any weight in it. Now, I've tried putting different things in. As it is at the moment, it's packing light, actually. It hasn't got much in. But I have used it. I've packed stuff in it. I've tried different things. I've used an old water bladder that I had from my previous bag. That hasn't worked out so well, and I'll show you why. And I've actually ordered a new bladder to fit the bag. So you got the little center button here, which just clicks off like that. These are your tightening straps for the shoulder parts. And you have a center waist one, which is detachable. You can take that off completely. So let's get it off. So that's the bag. You've seen it already if you've watched the other video. The 2 compartments, one's a roll-up at the back there. That's a complete waterproof pack. And then you've got the zip front pouch, which is where your water bladder goes, and you can pack other things in there. So it has a 5-litre capacity where the water bladder goes. But that leaves you plenty of room to get a water bladder in and other items. It's not waterproof, but it's water resistant, and it has YKK zips with a weather resistant zip cover. The other one on the rear is 4 litres, which makes up the 9 litres capacity, and that is a dry bag, completely waterproof. And the inner, which is in white so you can see things in the bag, that's removable to wash or replace if you need to. The other thing you've got on this is this area here for storage of things like waterproof gloves, anything you want to stuff in there, really, to be honest with you. And it has a drawer cord here that allows it to cinch down. What I found with the water bladder that I was using, which is not the correct one to go with this bag, is that this seems to be where the pipe comes through, and it's quite tight. Now mine has got my water bladder, in fact it's best if I show you. So the water bladder that I've got has just a typical mouthpiece on that end and is attached to the bottom of the bag there. Now that's detachable, but the water will just spill out, because there's nothing to stop it from pouring out if you take this tube off. Bear in mind it would be that way up. So that means that this nozzle has to feed through that very small gap on the bag, and it doesn't. I mean, it might be able to force it through, but it just doesn't feel right. So that bag, which is an old one, is ditched, and I've ordered a new one to actually purposely fit this bag. When that arrives, I'll show you how it fits and show you the size and what it entails. So the other thing I haven't used yet is the pockets that I bought that fit to the front of the harness. And again, once I use them, I'll be able to give you some feedback. But this, if you look at the shape of the bag, it's pre-shaped to sit very comfortably, and then it all gets cinched down. Very, very comfortable. So that's the bag in its entirety. You might have seen the other video, which was going through it step by step. And but I wanted to give you that instant feedback for the first use. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch up again with you soon.